everyone. Welcome to Single and Married with Ezzy. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Ezzy Odimoko. I'm a mom, a pastor's wife, and I enjoy talking about relationships. I have authored 2 books, Relationship Smart, Love, Courtship, and Marriage for Every Woman, and Brighter Days, 100 Thoughts of Hope, Love, and Blessings. Both books are available for you wherever you get your books. You can also find them on Amazon. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about money habits to avoid in marriage. Money habits to avoid in marriage, part 1. Number 1 money habit I want you to avoid is covetousness. So this is desire to have what belongs to another. You know, there are people, it doesn't matter what they have, their eyes are always on what somebody else has, right? So that desire to have what belongs to another, it is not of God. It will always make you not be satisfied with what you have. You'll never feel like you have enough. You never feel like your family is doing well. You'll never be grateful for what your spouse has or what both of you are able to provide for the family, just because of that desire to have. You covet what the homes that they're living in, the cars that they just purchased, the outfits that they are wearing, the vacations, the kind of places they vacation at, the kind of schools or the kind of things that they do for entertainment. You know, you just have that desire for what is not yours, right? So this is definitely a money habit to avoid, because it can put undue stress on the marriage when somebody else, your spouse, is wanting to meet needs that are just difficult to meet because your eyes are always looking out. Number 2 is very similar, greed. So that is just wanting more for yourself. You want more for yourself. You want to take more. You want to keep more. Just more of it in excess for yourself. You notice in marriage, if you're going to be successful, you want to look out for each other. You want to meet the needs of the home, the family, your spouse. You want to do what is best for the other person, right? Greed cannot be satisfied. And so what that means is the person remains in a state of dissatisfaction. They never feel like they have enough. They're not content with what they have, whether it be resources, whether it be money, whether it be status in life, just not being able to be content, right? That can also put undue stress on the home, on the marriage, on the relationship. Nobody likes to be around a greedy person. Number 3, materialism. We are in the age of materialism, right? It's just more and more and more of what money can buy. And so people go into debt, people borrow and overborrow, extend themselves because they want to wear the latest fashion. They want to drive the biggest car. They want to vacation at the ultimate destination. They want to just, show off and do these things, right? They want to wear the latest names, the brand names, and, materialism. It is not good for you. It is not good for your marriage. It will make you overspend. It will make you go into debt. It will make you overborrow. It will put financial stress on the home. So definitely a money habit to avoid. Number 4 that I want to share with you today is selfishness, right? Where it's all about you, okay? What you want to spend on, what you want to do, what you want to buy, when you want to get, when you want to get it, when you want to do it, right? Selfishness. You never think about your spouse, okay? What is best for them? What do they want? What are they looking for? What stage of life are they in? What is the family needing? What do we need to get for the family? Is just about that person, right? This can hurt, and this can affect your marriage, because then the person that you are in the marriage with doesn't feel loved, doesn't feel appreciated, doesn't feel valued, right? Because everything is about you. Everything is about you, okay? So can you think of the last time that you made it about your spouse? You made it about what was important to them. When was the last time that you put your needs behind and try to meet the need of your partner, right? So definitely a money habit that you want to avoid. The next one that I want to share with you today is a lack of responsibility, okay? So where this is when a partner just really doesn't show a sense of awareness of what needs to happen in the home, or what is needed to make the home function, or doesn't show a sense of care or duty toward the responsibilities of the family. This could be even just as little as feeding and buying food, and they just never pay attention to that. It doesn't matter to them whether there's anything in the house or there is lack of it, right? What the children need, what is needed for upkeep, the maintenance, resources, and things that are needed in the home. And the one person is not showing any sense of care, any sense of duty. This can be interpreted as being irresponsible, lack of responsibility, right? So definitely a money habit to avoid. Now, we know that in marriages, sometimes you have one spouse that is more financially savvy than the other, and that's okay. It is important that the financially savvy person always brings the other partner along with them on that journey, right? Share with them. They may not be interested in knowing the nitty gritty, but let them know what is happening. Hey, okay, this is what is happening. Keep them up to date, communicate, right? So that you bring them along with you. And if you are the spouse that is not necessarily financially savvy, you can show interest, right? You don't have to act like you don't care. You can show interest by asking questions, right? What's the status of this? Have we done this? What is this, right? And you guys talk through your financial duties and your financial responsibilities, and it shows that you're interested. It shows that your heart is there. It shows that you mean well, right? And definitely avoid any sort of irresponsibility financially. Now, another point that I'd like to share with you today, we're talking money habits to avoid. Wastefulness, okay? Wastefulness. This is just when people just waste things, right? You go grocery, you just overbuy, and it all, you don't prepare it, you don't end up using it, and it all goes to waste. Next is in the garbage, right? And that is just a repeated thing, just continuous thing. You don't want that, because you want to not waste the resources that God has given your family, right? Wastefulness could also be, just not taking care of the things you have. You let the things spoil, you let them damage, and you don't fix them. You just are not caring for the resources that you have. Or you just waste things. You just spend and overspend, right? You just waste the resources. Sometimes couples sometimes do this because they're trying to get back at the other person if they feel they are not being diligent in the home. But it's the wrong way to communicate, right? Because at the end of the day, you're looking for what makes sense, what works best, what makes sense for the family. So definitely when you wasting resources, it is a bad habit, and it's a money habit that you can avoid. And the last one I'm going to share with you today, because I'm going to continue with part 2 next week, but the last one I want to share with you today is stinginess. Okay, so stinginess, this is when people are very miserly toward the other spouse. They don't give, they don't share, they don't express their love and affection in any way, shape, or form through the things that they give, right? They always talk to you about, they just make it a big deal anytime you want something. This is not good, right? Because then your partner doesn't feel valued. They don't feel loved. They don't feel appreciated. They don't feel accepted. So absolutely want to avoid any form of stinginess. Invest in your spouse, invest in your marriage. All right. Go out there. You guys go have dinner together, go out there, go on a date somewhere, go eat, get something once in a while for your spouse to tell them, I love you. Remember important days, birthdays, anniversaries, right? And things that are meaningful to them. Let them know that you care. Sometimes it's not about the how much, but it's just the spirit of it, and the care that you show when you do, when you celebrate them, when you appreciate them, when you give them gifts. All right. So I hope these few tips have been a blessing for you. If you liked it, please share it. Please subscribe, share with family and friends, subscribe, and click on that bell button so that you're notified when next I come online. Next week, I continue with part 2 of money habits to avoid. You don't want to miss next week, because I share many more tips. These are things that people can stop doing to ensure that their marriages thrive. All right. Remember, I host a free monthly marriage mentorship class. It is virtual. Everyone is welcome to attend. We talk about marriage topics, relationship topics. We strengthen ourselves and we learn together. So if this sounds interesting, this sounds like something you'd like to be part of, please follow the prompts you see on the screen to register and be part of it. Now, my 100th episode of Single and Married is around the corner. I don't want you to miss it, so stay tuned so that you know what we are doing. I'm praying about it. I'm planning it out. It's going to be exciting, so don't miss it. And so till next time, it is goodbye and God bless from Single and Married with Ezzy. Bye-bye.